What is the meaning of Islam? Islam has a dual meaning. The first is submission and the second is peace. The idea is when you submit, you attain peace. Submit to what? Submit to revelation of your Maker. We believe that we were created, the first of our species was known as Adam, may peace be upon him, and the second was known as Eve or Hawa, may peace be upon her. And we believe that the Almighty created us with a purpose. What is this purpose? He says it in the Quran. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I have not created mankind or jinnkind except so that they may worship me. One may misunderstand this and think that worship me refers to constant prayer or refers to constantly being in the remembrance of the Almighty as in verbal remembrance. That is not what is meant here. That is part and parcel of it. But constantly being conscious of the fact that you are returning to your Maker, and whatever you do should be within what makes the Maker happy. Someone made me, and what do I call him? Very interesting, very important. He is my Maker. I owe him my worship. And I owe him my existence. I owe him everything. So what should I call him? I need to call him something. So in the Hebrew language, he is referred to as Elohim or Eloha. In the Arabic language, Allah, derived from Aliha, Ya'lahu, which means to worship. So Allah means the worshipped one. So when we say Allahu Akbar, we are saying the worshipped one is the greatest. One might ask you, who is the worshipped one? The answer is in the first verse of the Quran. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin. All praise is due to Allah. Who is He? Lord of the worlds. The term used is Rabbun. Rabb is a very short Arabic term, but it refers to something very large, very big. It has a deep meaning. It means creator, nourisher, cherisher, sustainer, provider, protector, curer, one who is in absolute control of every aspect of existence. We call him Rabbun, and he is the worshipped one. So the one whom I'm going to return to, I call him Allah, the worshipped one. I have no risk in worship. I don't worship a stick or a stone or a tree or a grave or a saint or a prophet. Acts of worship are only rendered to whoever made you. Hence, I will put my head on the ground 5 times a day, several times during those 5 times. For who? For the one who made the same head and the face, the one who gave me a unique identity, the one who has given me my thumbprint and my iris. Allahu Akbar. So I put my head on the ground for him alone. That which is the highest part of my body, I will drop it right to the ground for the one who made it, saying, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. Glory be to you, my Maker, nourisher, cherisher, sustainer, provider, protector, curer, the one whom I'm going to return to, the one who is in absolute control of every aspect of my existence. For indeed, you are the highest. That's what I say. That's the meaning of the term, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. When I put my head on the ground, it's the plug-in, direct, me and my Maker. That's it. And this is the beauty of Islam. This is what we need to know. Who is Allah? Some people say, well, you know, he must be one of the idols that was left on the Kaaba. No way, not at all. Some might say, why do you face the black box? We don't worship it at all, my brothers and sisters. Not at all. We respect it solely because it is there for direction, nothing else. So that a dispute may not arise amongst the members of the nation. Where do we face? A rich man might say, my home, I have gold plates there. By the way, we're not allowed to use gold and silver utensils. I have gold plates in my home. I think I'd better build the mosque facing my home. And the others say, no, no, no. We have a country further down. Indonesia has the most number of Muslimin, mashallah. So let's face Indonesia. No. In order to solve the matter, resolve it, Allah decides you will face Mecca.